Hello, 45 friends. Lisa here, coming to you from a corner of my basement for this week's... You know what? That's not right. Let me try this again. Okay, this seems better. Hey everyone, I'm Lisa, and I'm coming to you from a creative corner of my basement for this week's episode of C3 Kids Online 45 edition. Yep, that's right, a creative corner. And that's because this month, we're talking all about the life app of creativity. Creativity is imagining what you could do because you were created in God's image. Think about it, guys. Our God, the most creative being in the entire universe, the one who created the entire universe, is indescribable. His creativity has no limits, and He made us in His image. So that means we can be creative. Now, I think a lot of people, when they think of creativity, they often think of art or painting or drawing. And sure, that's absolutely one way to be creative. But there's a whole lot more to creativity than art. As a matter of fact, let's head back over to the Creative Corner and we'll see if we can find a few ways that you might enjoy being creative. All right, we're back here in the Creative Corner and there's a whole lot of stuff here to help us be creative. As a matter of fact, let's take a closer look, to borrow a phrase from last month, at all this stuff. See if there's anything you might like to work with. Well, as we said, there's always a place for art in the creative world. But there's also so much more. Do you like to build things? Maybe using a hammer and a saw and paint and T-squares, constructing something really cool? Or maybe you like to play music, or you enjoy science. How about cooking, or photography? Maybe gardening, or scrapbooking, or dancing. Wow, the list goes on and on, doesn't it? Creativity is all around us. That's right, guys. Creativity is all around us. And I know some pretty creative people. I bet you do too. Maybe you're one of them. This month, I decided to invite some of my creative friends to join me here at C3 Kids Online. I'm guessing that a lot of you will know some of these friends because guess what? They're your small group leaders. Yep. I've invited them to join us 2 per week in a little friendly competition I like to call So You Think You're Creative. Now we're going to get to that in just a moment, and you'll meet this week's contestants shortly. But before we do, we've got an Instagram poll to do. All right, here we are with this week's Instagram poll question. Are you ready? Here it is. Do you like scrambled eggs? Yes or no? My answer would absolutely be yes. I like scrambled eggs. Now I know you might be thinking, this is a random question. What does scrambled eggs have to do with creativity? I think after our So You Think You're Creative challenge, you're going to have a better understanding. As a matter of fact, let's get to it. I want to introduce you to this week's contestants.
Hi everybody, it's Kristen. During the school year I am a teacher, but on Monday nights I work with the students in 45. I wanted to show you some of the things I do when I want to be creative. I like to do cool things with markers and handwriting. I can do the basic dots on all the ends of the words and make them look a little bit nicer, or I can do the lost art of cursive, which I don't think they teach you in school anymore. Or my favorite is just kind of being random with my letters. Doing things with different colors, different shapes, different sizes, adding some lines, adding some dots, adding some swirls, making them big and fat or skinny, or short or tall. Just doing things different with all the different letters of the alphabet. But these are just some of the ways that I like to be creative. And I also use smelly markers, so it's extra fun.
Hi
Hi guys, it's Amy. During the week, I work as a dental assistant, and on Monday nights you can find me at 45. And I miss all you 45 guys so much. To be creative, I really love to cook. I bake a little bit, but I love cooking the most. And that's why I'm in my car, because I am now in the parking lot of my favorite store, Trader Joe's. I love cooking because I can experiment with different ingredients and different flavors, and it kind of makes me feel a little bit like a scientist and a little bit like an artist. So I'm gonna head into Trader Joe's and pick up some ingredients for an experiment I'm working on tonight. Miss you guys, see you soon.
Well, those are some pretty creative people, aren't they? Let's see how they do in this week's challenge.
Well, hello, Kristen and Amy, and welcome to our So You Think You're Creative challenge. So
Hi.
here, yeah. Thanks for joining us tonight. I know we are talking all month long about the Life app of creativity, and you guys have the opportunity to kind of show us some of your creativity in the realm of science tonight, right?
Yeah.
I know you had those amazingly creative videos, and you both have your own things that you love to do, but tonight we are playing with science as we do an egg drop, right? So
Yes.
you were given this exact same materials. I believe it was a bandana, right? Some tape, feathers,
balloon,
foam, a balloon. Yes, foam. Was there
felt and foam,
Foam and felt.
felt?
And
Okay.
tape.
and tape.
And you were to fashion a carrier for your egg so that when you drop it, it'll carry the egg and hopefully it won't break.
Not
That's
break.
the goal, right? So
Yeah.
the winner will be the one that doesn't break the egg. So I'd love to, we have some footage of both of you making your carriers. So we're gonna take a quick moment and look at that. And why don't you tell us, since that was pretty quick there, why don't you tell us a little bit about your carrier? Who wants to go first?
I'll go first. So since I got finished so quickly when I made mine was just kind of throwing everything in there. So what I did was I started it and I took the egg and I wrapped it into the piece of foam first. It was a piece of green foam that was sticky. So I wrapped it on the sticky side so it would kind of connect to the egg. And then what I did is I rolled it almost like a burrito. I laid the egg in it and I rolled it. And then what I did is I took the felt and did the same exact thing for another layer. And then I found just little pieces of purple felt and I put the purple felt just for extra protection. And then what I did was I took my bandana and I put the bandana around and taped it. And I have holes in each side. So hopefully when I drop it, the air will catch and make it almost like a parachute. Then I just add some feathers for some flair at the end because I thought they were cute. So that's what I did for mine. And it didn't take me that long. I really didn't try to think too much about it because that's just how I am.
It's quite creative and I love the flair. I think that's my favorite.
Now it's Amy's turn because she's a
Yes,
scientist.
I like to win, so I was like trying my hardest to like make it really great. So we'll see if it works. I took the foam and I made a little basket with the foam and the felt, and I took all the extra pieces of foam and the feathers and kind of stuck it down in there with the egg. I don't know if you can see that.
Mm-hmm.
And then I took some of the felt and made straps with it, and I've got my parachutes.
Beautiful.
So both of you have a parachute idea going. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, are you ready to drop them?
I'm nervous.
Yes. Are we gonna do it at the same time?
I see that Amy is outside and Kristen, you are inside, so you might have some cleanup there. But
I brought a towel and I'm going to lay the towel down on the floor, but I don't think I'm going to need it because my egg's not going to break. Yours is, Amy. So get your hose ready.
We'll see.
All right. All right.
Okay.
Well,
do you want to do it? Do you want to do yours first, Amy, and then I'll do mine?
Sure.
Oh, yeah.
Dominic, will you hand me the egg when I get up here?
Drop them at the same time. That's true.
Or do you want us to drop at the same time?
No, I didn't. I'd rather actually. Yeah. Let's do this, and let's do it this way.
Yeah, I think we're okay. All right. Hi, neighbors. Thank you.
And boom. Okay. Did it survive?
It survived. It rolled out a little bit, but
Oh, you can see your egg. Oh, okay.
it's intact. So now I kind of want to stand somewhere else and see if it'll do it from a taller spot.
Not one break?
Not one break.
Okay, should I go now?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
here comes my poor sad little parachute. Stand. Oh, let me put my towel down. I'm gonna stand up on my chair.
I'm guessing that's Mr. Greg.
Are you ready?
Yes, go for it.
3, 2, 1.
Oh, I hear it and I go,
I heard a little bit of a thud.
let's
Okay,
see.
now I'm gonna have to do minor surgery on my burrito here. Let's just see, but I am pretty confident that it did not break.
Let's see.
I know, Greg just said, don't break it when you're opening it.
Oh, I know. That would be terrible
That
because
would be terrible.
you made it all this way.
Knowing me. Oh my goodness.
Oh, it's like a burrito. It's making
It
me
is like a burrito.
something to eat.
Just gonna rip it. So
you
there
go.
was my, everybody in my house is patiently watching me before I
You want to see
cut
if
this
the egg
open.
is intact. That's pretty protected. I can't imagine.
It is. Oh, and I have another feather in here too. I forgot about that. Feathers everywhere. Now here's the sticky
Here's-
one.
This is the test right here.
Ready? It is very sticky, but it's not sticky from the yolk. It's sticky from
Hey.
the felt. It's a
Well, I know you
perfectly
both.
good egg.
I know you both love to win. So you did. Congratulations.
Yay!
Guys.
Good job, Amy.
You too.
Well,
I like your baby burrito wrap.
Thanks. I love your parachute.
thank
You should let the boys put like their army men in there and play with it at your house now.
Yes.
Feathers going everywhere.
We have our playhouse, and I was going to climb up there and do it because it's 8 feet up to the ledge.
Oh, we have
but
one too. We
it's
could have done
probably
that.
like 10 feet.
Next time. Next
Yeah.
time.
I'm going to
Well,
let the kids do it when we're done.
There you go. We're having eggs for dinner over here.
Nice. We eat chickens, so.
no,
There you go.
I'm pretty hungry right now, but I so appreciate you guys being part of the So You Think You're Creative Challenge. And I would say you both really are. So
Thanks,
you for the
Lisa.
Thank you.
It was so much fun, and I will hopefully see you really soon.
Bye.
Well, that's it from me for this week, guys. But you know, all that egg experimenting that we did, you know, with the egg drops during the So You Think You're Creative Challenge, made me kind of hungry. So, I think I'm going to go have some breakfast. Scrambled eggs. My favorite. Oh, the so-and-so show is coming. Your countdown's on its way, so enjoy that. And I'll see you next week.
What do you see when you look in the mirror? Your best silly face? The school picture day smile? That look you get when mom tells you to get out of bed for school? Whatever you may see in the mirror, something amazing is true. You are a mirror. God made you in His very own image to reflect who He is to the world around you. That's right. When people look at you, they can see a little piece of what God is like. Not the way your mouth is shaped or the color of your eyes, but when you choose to encourage someone, hey, great job today. Others can see God's kindness. When you paint a picture, they catch a glimpse of the God who imagined the whole world. When you help your friend solve an argument, they can see a reflection of the God who made peace with us. The God who thought up the entire universe made you to look like Him. And when you use your imagination, you can show the whole world a little piece of what He's like. That's why creativity is an amazing way to worship God with your life. Because worship is about more than just singing loud. It's all about living loud.
just wanna thank you 'cause everything you made is so beautiful. Every single star and every beat of my heart, and it's beautiful. You made my feet, you made my hands, you made me sing and you made me dance, 'cause your love is all around me, and your love is so astounding. I just wanna thank you 'cause everything you made is so beautiful. Every single star and every beat of my heart, and it's beautiful. Here we go, break it down now. Everything you created with your imagination is wonderful and good, wonderful and good. You're my inspiration beyond all explanation. You're wonderful and good, you're wonderful and good. Everything you created with your imagination is wonderful and good, wonderful and good. You're my inspiration beyond all explanation. You're wonderful and good, you're wonderful and good. I just wanna thank you 'cause everything you made is so beautiful. Every single star and every beat of my heart, and it's beautiful. I just wanna thank you 'cause everything you made is so beautiful. Every single star and every beat of my heart, and it's beautiful.
Hello, I'm John, and welcome back to The Joy of Sculpting, where we take beautiful things and make even more beautiful things out of them. Let's take this sculpture of my co-host, Brandon. Isn't that lovely? So lifelike, his eyes, his hair. The detail really is marvelous. But what if we could make something new out of it? Let's see. Let's take a little bit of Brandon's hair off, like this. And we can just put that there. Oh, that's nice. Kind of squishy. And what do we have here? Oh, look. It's Brandon's little brain. Little brain. We'll put that right here, very carefully. And what if his ears can go here? There you go. Now let's take Brandon's happy eyes. And we can put those eyes, put them right here. Look at those wonderful eyes. Looking right back at you. What have these eyes seen? I don't know. Just put those right there. Now, what can we make with what's left? I think I have an idea. What if we make an edge right there? Yeah, and an edge right here. Well, that's nice. How about here? Oh, that's nice. Or how about here? Hey, I'm starting to see something. Here we go. Let's just use the board for extra pressure. Isn't that beautiful? It's a brick. You could build a big, beautiful house out of this brick. That's how strong it is.
Hey, John, have you seen my self-sculpture? I've been looking for it.
How nice.
Hello, everyone. I'm Brandon.
And I'm John, and welcome to
The Show.
Well done.
Yeah.
High five. Oh, that was close.
I'll get it. I'll figure it out one day.
Sure.
So what is all this stuff that you have?
Oh, I'm coming up with some new super mutants for a new comic book I'm creating.
Oh, well, that sounds fun. How do you come up with your new mutants?
Well, I have a jar of heads,
Okay.
a jar of creature bodies, and a jar of superpowers.
Oh, and you what? Do you just draw them out?
Sure.
One
I'll
by
show
one?
you. Watch this. Oh, I got a horse head.
All right.
And I'll just take this one. T-Rex body. Look at that.
Cool, cool.
And a superpower is static electricity.
Oh, static electricity. Hmm.
Yeah. Not everyone can leap over tall buildings in a single bound, Brandon.
Oh, well, that's true, I guess.
There you go. I think we'll call this guy Sir Neighborly, the Sparkosaurus Rex.
I think I can make this more interesting.
Explain how.
All right.
Mutant Melee.
What am I looking at? Hey, that's me.
No, that's your avatar. Except now you're...
Sir Neighborly, the Sparkosaurus Rex. Superpower, static electricity. Versus Panda King. Superpower, interpretive bamboo. Ready? Melee!
It's working. Static electricity.
Ow.
Ow.
My turn.
What are you doing?
Music.
Winner! Round 2.
All right. Who am I going to be this time? How about...
Captain Fish Breath. Superpower, Fish Breath. Versus Bat Boy. Superpower, can fly. As long as he doesn't realize he's in the air.
What does he mean I can only fly unless I realize I'm in the air?
Ready? Melee!
Ah! I'm flying! Oh, no! Oh! Ow! This is a video game. I shouldn't be able to smell it. Oh, that's terrible.
Winner!
Oh, it still stinks. Get these things off me.
Yeah, it does stink.
Great, I'm gonna have to do laundry. Oh, or maybe burn them.
Wait, before you do that, it's Bible story time with Kellen.
Hey, everybody.
What's up, Kellen?
Not much. Say, what do you got there?
Laundry from our game of Mutant Melee.
Cool. Do you mind if I use it for the story?
Oh, sure thing.
Thanks. Our story starts with the very first verse of the very first chapter of the very first book of the Bible. Genesis chapter 1, verse 1. In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. The earth didn't have any shape. There was darkness over the surface of the waves. The Spirit of God was hovering over the waters. God said, "Let there be light," and there was light. God saw that the light was good. He separated the light from the darkness and called the light day and the darkness night. How's that for a beginning? And that was just day one. On the second day, God made the sky. God said, "Let there be a huge space between the waters." And that's exactly what happened. And God called the huge space sky. That was day two. But it was the next day when God's creativity really took root. God said, "Let the water under the sky be gathered into one place. Let the dry ground appear." God called the dry ground land. Then God said, "Let the land produce plants," and trees and plants and flowers sprung out of the ground. And God saw that it was good. That closes the book on day 3. But God wasn't finished. He had a whole sky to fill. God said, "Let there be lights in the huge space of the sky." And so the stars were created. And then God made the moon to rule over the night. He made the sun to rule over the day. And God saw that it was good. Day 4, boom, sun, moon, and stars. Without them, we wouldn't know what time of day it was. Think about that. Okay, stop thinking. Things are about to get wild. God said, "Let the seas be filled with living things." So God created every kind of living thing that fills the oceans. And God said, "Let birds fly above the earth across the huge space of the sky." And then God created every kind of bird that flies. And God saw that it was good. That was the 5th day. But it was the 6th day when God made his masterpiece. And I'm not talking about the platypus. God said, "Let the land produce every kind of animal: cows, horses, chickens, bugs, snakes, mice, rhinoceroses, orangutans, platypi," and it was all good. And then God said, wait for it, "Let us make human beings." Watch out, world. Here we come. So God created human beings in his own likeness. He created them as male and female. And God told them to take care of the earth and all that was in it. This was day 6. On the 7th day, God rested from all his work. But before he did that, he took a good look at everything he had created, and he saw that it was very good. The end.
That was incredible.
It really is incredible when you think about all the things God created. I mean, whether it's a huge planet in space or a tiny little eyelash. Like, oh,
Ow.
Make a wish.
No, you are so weird. What? Get that away from me.
Yeah, there's really no limit to God's creativity. You can find it anywhere.
I found it sitting right next to me.
Aww. Thanks for the story, Kellen.
You got it. See you guys next time.
Later.
See ya.
What a great story.
Yeah, I
Love it.
loved how my gym shorts turned into an orangutan.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I took from the story too.
Yeah.
Reveal the question.
Awesome. Where do you see God's creativity?
Yeah, do you see it in a stream flowing through the woods?
Or in a star that's over 100 miles away?
Yeah, except stars are like millions of miles away, John.
So, over 100, right?
Right.
Talk about it with each other. Where do you see God's creativity?
And we will see you next time on the
So-and-so Show. It's right there. You can read it. It's in gold.